Howdy, I'm Zach, and welcome back to Alan Wake. It's been an interesting weekend. It's Sunday morning when I'm doing this recording. I've got one more clip from the last recording session that I'm going to upload this afternoon. But I did a bunch of recording last night with Emily doing Terraria. God, that was a ton of fun. I have no idea how many YouTube clips I'm going to be able to make out of it, because Terraria, like Minecraft, often involves a lot of tunneling, a lot of digging, which is not so interesting to watch. But I'm sure I'm going to be able to get a decent handful. We started at like 6 o'clock, and I was like, oh, we'll just play for a little while. And the next thing I knew, it was almost midnight. Such is life. But I'm here. It's Sunday morning. I've got water and coffee. I discovered the beauty last night or yesterday morning, really, of coffee with a little bit of eggnog in it. I don't typically put cream in coffee or milk in coffee, but Jesus, it is delicious with eggnog. So I've got that, and I'm ready to play some Alan Wake. I have no idea how much longer this game actually is, although I'm really, really enjoying it. So we'll see, and after this, I don't know what I'll be doing. But it'll be a lot of fun. So let's get going.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Oh, but I have a flashlight. Didn't I do some of this already? Maybe just a little bit of it?
Omega-3 fatty acids are
Good for your heart. Okay, I'm thinking I did do just a little bit of it. Oh, that was a trap, remembers that? Back. So the stun, you can only stun like every so often. Attempting to stun any more often doesn't actually do anything to them, as I've discovered. So you do, I think what's going to be best for keeping them back is going to be like a short little stun burst, and then running, and then another short little stun burst.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
I'm going to turn my volume up just a little bit. Okay. If it is Barry, he's probably about to get himself in trouble. Heavy-duty flashlight. I still don't know what the consequences are of using this thing. It seems to have a larger battery life, but maybe it doesn't recharge as fast. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I meant to look it up and forgot, so too late now.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Don't have a lot of faith in Barry either, I see. Oh, it's a flower. Okay, I thought it was a button or something. Out of my way, Shadowgate.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Is that supposed to be other me?
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Let's not touch those. I can't tell still if that's supposed to be me or not. Part of me wants to say yes, it is, but it's uncertain. I actually kind of like the uncertainty, I'm not going to lie. Well, there was a safe haven. Crap, let's get this thing going. Then we can pick up the manuscript page. I saw a tree and thought it was a bad guy. Kind of freaked out for a second.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
But no pistol, which means I'm going to have to try to be really conservative with my ammo here. Well, 14 shells is really not bad. So, I don't know, I might be fine. I'm still going to try to conserve it. The shotgun ammo is usually pretty scarce. Boom! Well, I said I was going to try to conserve it. I mean, one shot, one kill's not bad. I would like to bypass an enemy pack if at all possible, just to further conserve ammo. But that may very well not be possible. If I'd known that was here, I would have just run for it. Oh, come on. I dodged that.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Barry's probably hiding inside. If it is in fact Barry. Barry, if that's you, come out.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not!
The front door was locked.
Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
What the hell is going on up there? This looks like the cabin I stayed at. Had to ready yourself for the,
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know?
no, but okay.
Makes you see, they're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie.
You mean a remake or a sequel?
Some bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
Should I just put you out of your misery? You're probably gonna die, bro. Yep, there he goes. Alright, well, the Taken has Danny, whoever that is. Whoa.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
So I'm story me. Okay. Well, that fits my expectations. carrying a snow shovel?
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
I think I was totally carrying a snow shovel.
Home was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Let's take a look down here first. You never know what Rider Me might have hidden. I'm just going to assume at this point that Rider Me is leaving the stashes for me. A flare and a flashbang? I'll take it. And a deer. I wonder if Alan's hungry. I haven't seen him eat yet, and it's been, like, what, 3 days?
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
And Zach needs coffee. It's just, so why would I put the coffee thermoses everywhere? That doesn't make any sense, though. And I'm not sure what purpose the manuscript holds either. I'm no longer certain that the guiding light is necessarily me. Let's take a look over here. Stash guy, probably me, definitely wants me to come in here. Batteries. A full stash. Awesome. Flashbangs. Jesus, these flashbangs are so ridiculously good, too. Looks like nothing up here. And away we go. Vroom vroom. I like how it keeps leaving new cars for me. I guess in case I wreck one. Okay, gotta take a look. No, I'm gonna stick with the shotgun, thanks.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident.
Oh, that's Alice they're looking for, I
please
guess.
make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused,
give him a
hand,
hand.
all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Pat's a good guy. I like Pat quite a lot. Well, I have no idea what the heck his musical taste is. I think it's just like... Oh, come on. Boom, out of my way. Boom! Ha ha! Now that is some slick driving, if I do say so myself. Yeah, let's go this way. Whoa! My thoughts exactly.